Welcome to a video on how to get good at Wrestling Star, perhaps the most outclassed character in the game. Players who are able to master this supposedly close range specialist will learn when to just swap to a better variant or even just the stock variant. Let's get started. The Wrestling Star is a variant of the All-Star class, which by himself alone wins the contest for the best visual design, though sadly it does not translate to his in-game performance. His primary weapon is that of a slow-firing automatic pile driver that relies much more on individual damage per shot than rate of fire, and that for some reason always seems to get the crowd cheering from fuck knows where, but at least they have some confidence in you. The weapon fires at 250 rounds per minute and can fire for up to 4.8 seconds before suffering an overheat, making it unavailable for the next 3.2 seconds. Each shot fired can deal 15 damage for a normal hit and 18 damage for a critical hit. However, the weapon suffers immensely from harsh damage drop-off, with it going down to 6 damage for a normal hit and 7.2 for a critical hit at medium range. Because of Wrestling Star relying much more on individual damage per shot as opposed to rate of fire, you'll need to be quite accurate and get as close as possible in order to get the most out of your weapon. Whilst the projectile does not arc as much at range as other All-Stars due to how much damage output he loses, unless you absolutely must, it is strongly suggested not to attack plants at range, since alerting them when they're out of your effective range will almost always spell certain defeat for you. The optimum upgrade setup for the Wrestling Star would be the damage, overheat, and health regeneration upgrades, with the damage and health regeneration upgrades being especially important, since the increased damage will bolster your close range presence and kill opponents quicker, whilst the faster health regeneration allows you to get back into fights sooner and engage more often. In terms of strengths, Wrestling Star's high damage per shot allows him to easily catch opponents by surprise, as well as kill them faster in certain scenarios due to the high individual damage per shot. His projectile also does not arc as much at range, meaning that if you have to, you can more consistently engage in range duels with opponents. However, wrestling is severely handicapped at range, even more so than most other All-Stars, making him a free kill to longer range classes like cacti and corns. Additionally, despite him supposedly meant to be the best variant up close, he gets outclassed by more than half of the variants in his class, so players will arguably struggle quite a bit with him, even in optimal situations. Thanks to this guide, you will now realize just how absolute shit Pop Cap are at balancing their variants when the Wrestling Star's sole purpose is done better by more than 50% of the other variants in his class. Be sure to come back for the next episode next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.